Hey there, sports fans! Ribbo here for Caravel Gaming. I'm going to play some more Constructed here. Trying to see whether I can get my Pally up to legend status. The announcement just been made concerning the nerf to Buzzard and Leroy, but it's going to be another week until that nerf comes into place. So I still, in these videos, have to put up with a lot of ridiculous hunter, and my deck kind of reflects that. So when the changes happen, you know, a week down the line, obviously, my deck won't be so set up for dealing with all the aggro that there currently is in the field. Hey look, it's a hunter. Let's see whether we can win this game and get to rank 3. Oh well, we're going second, so probably not. But this is a decent starting hand. No turn 3 play yet. I mean, if I draw like a 3-drop, I'll probably just go ahead and coin the ghoul right out, and we can silence the 1/2 or the Undertaker that they'll only inevitably make. And obviously, oh, okay. I think we can afford to sit here though, given he's done nothing turn 1. But now we can play 2-drop Peacekeeper, his animal companion that he'll no doubt make. Could be worth considering silencing that. Shock horror. It's an animal, and of course it's Huffer. Like, never going to be anything but Huffer. I still feel I have to take it out with a weapon. You gotta save the Peacekeepers, really, for the Savannah High mains. It'd be nice to turn it into a 1/2, but I don't think that's a good place to be in. And this is just all round sort of better for board position. So you get to take out their next guy on the following turn, and also, you know, make the first taunt.
For justice.
And we're taking it out because it is a beast, so Houndmaster can buff it up, but what replaces it aren't beasts. These are just spectral spiders.
To my side.
Now we might... I think we can just put down the unstable ghoul here, really. That might just deal with everything. Peacekeepers probably also worth considering. Especially if he's got a Houndmaster to make that a 6/6, if we can just turn it into like a 3/6. And put a couple of taunts down to just basically hopefully try and stall the guy.
Reporting for duty.
I don't want to put it down just yet while I've got these two here. I think I've got to make this 1/1 as well, you know. Like, if they could just get sort of Buzzard Unleash. It's like, meh. But this is the only turn that's really sort of crucial in the game, so like if they play high main, this 1-1 might help me sort of take it out. By running these two guys in and then playing the ghoul, assuming they're going to kill the 3-3 here. Also lets me fight through this 1-1 here.
To battle!
Though we could take it out here, use the 1-1 and the weapon. But we don't want to have too many guys on the board, which is also like one of the things to consider. So I think we can probably heal this up. I mean, we could just make another taunt, you know.
Truth is my shield.
To battle! Last warning!
Because he didn't buzzard last turn. Buzzard Unleash. And I don't really mind too much if he does draw into it. It's not like the worst crime.
Tadingo! Yes! Last warning!
Like, I'm fine with the high main hitting me for a turn. Doesn't bother me at all. I've got plenty of taunts here. And of course, I've got Consecration as well.
Of course. For justice!
His second high main, of course, in the top 15 cards of his deck. Tyrion's pretty funky.
For justice!
Flare into tracking, so this will get him what he needs now. And he'll hit me for 6 with the high main and shoot me for 2. Pretty much guaranteed.
Quickly.
obviously. I mean, I don't understand why people take so long on this game. It's just really easy for him to do. Really easy. Like, the deck's so ridiculously overpowered. Like, anyone thinking the nerf isn't needed, it doesn't know what they're talking about. And like Buzzard has just been the problem, so it going up from 2 mana to 5 mana is going to fix a lot of those problems. Like, he just has way too many cards, like, all the time in that deck. You know, generally you should be punished for playing like a 1/1 for 1 mana, but Buzzard just says, no, I won't punish you. I'm going to keep this hand. Against Druid, these are all good cards. Like, generally the games go pretty long, so you really want your lay of hands in the matchup, and generally they're not beating you up too quickly. I mean, one of the versions of Druid can get like a pretty nutty draw, but with the Undertaker, but you know, any deck can do that really.
Reporting for duty.
And we're going to carry on making 1/1s like this guy. Isn't a threat, we just ignore him. We just deal with the other cards he's going to play. So I'm thinking coin out a Black Knight, he'll probably make Druid of the Claw here.
Where shall I strike?
Dark Horror. So the tempo will really shift with this one. And I'm not taking out his 1/2 because he probably has to swipe my Black Knight, I would imagine, here. So he's going to run his 1/2 in afterwards. And I've got a Consecration to clean up the mess afterwards. I don't really want to silence the 1/2, I think I need to save the silences for like much better cards.
Justice.
You know, it's pretty difficult to build a deck that can give Hunter a run for its money, and wow, he's just like thrown all of his guys away. He's like, does he not know I play Consecration? That's pretty much game. I'm not sure how he's going to come back from that. There's the swipe. So again, I'm not going to hit the Harvest Golem. Try and save your weapon charge for something a bit more threatening.
Oh, the Lich King!
could peacekeeper this guy. I mean, there's so many things I can do here. Could probably just like equality consecrate. But that leaves me with 5 mana. Well, Pyromancer equality, should I say.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I mean, he's been crushed pretty hard in this game. You know, Druid players, when they're playing this sort of deck, they got to be really aggressive and beat up their opponents. I possibly could have saved the equality. You know, in case he's got like Ragnaros or something that might be a slight problem. Well, it's not a problem because I can just silence it, peacekeeper it. So, you know, he might have his own Black Knight.
For justice.
But now it's definitely a good time to see whether it is one, because
Put your faith in the light. Reporting for duty.
I get a weapon afterwards that will just kill the Black Knight and I'm still on 28. Yep, you've lost. He just like throws his hand away. Me still sat there with 7 cards and like almost 30 life. Yeah, like the Druid decks just don't make any threats at all that you care about. Unless they get the Stone Cold Nuts going first. Where they're going like Harvest Undertaker, Harvest Golem, Druid of the Claw, Druid of the Claw. And you don't have an equality.
Your soul shall be mine. I will.
Ugh, not with this hand. Yeah, let's keep all the true silver, lob those other 2 back. Okay. Unsable Ghoul gives me a chance here. That was looking pretty painful. Still need like another 2 or 3 drop or, you know, or consecrate. This is still like particularly slow here, so we need a little bit of luck. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Of course, if he's playing Handlock, I mean, I'm just assuming he's playing Zoolock. You know, maybe I can stall him a bit more. No, there we go.
Why do you call?
So I'm not going to make the Ghoul this turn. At least if I do it this way round, I can hit something for 1 point of damage first.
The battle.
Well, yeah, it is pretty slow starting hand, really. And no consecrates either. But luckily right now none of his guys can take out my Ghoul by itself. Pretty sure he attacks here with his 3/3.
Was a mistake.
For justice. My shield for Argus.
Do we have a silence? Do we have a consecrate? Either of those cards make everything okay. Nope is the answer to that one. Yeah, obviously you're going to not draw. Still waiting on that consecrate. Still waiting on that silence.
None shall.
So, nothing I could do about this game. Good cards just sat there going, no, I'm not going to appear for you. I'm just going to sit here and do absolutely nothing and draw your 7-drop, your 5-drop, and your 8-drop that, you know. I'm not sure, like, why are you not just attacking me? Like, you know, when you're grinding in the constructed ladder, just kill the guy, don't screw around life tapping. I mean, it didn't help that my hand was so poor to start with there. You really do need the wild pyromancer equality combo or the consecrate. And you're usually fine, you know, if you do get that. Obviously the farseers would have helped out a hell of a lot as well. Hey, let's draw a card that's no good in this matchup.
Bring out your dead.
Reporting for duty.
So I can equality with the unstable girl here.
To my side.
I mean, I'm going to wait with the equality until after the point he can make a Houndmaster.
To my side.
I fear icky.
So, he's absolutely going to make the Houndmaster. But we have to do it anyway. He'll go Houndmaster on Hoffer, hit you for 7.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Reporting for duty.
You got something else to pump that up? Of course you have. Oh. Got a high main, obviously. High main and no Peacekeeper for me. And no taunts either. Like, where's all my taunts? My shield masters, my sun, yeah. Sun Fury Protector, no. That's no good. Sunwalkers. Like, where is everything in this deck? Where's my Consecrations? The Wild Pyromancers? I have no idea why he's not just beating me up there. Like, 2 cards seems terrible compared to the alternative, really, of just killing me. Wow, something has taunt in this deck. Amazing. I mean, he still gets to beat me up. Yep, obviously. Nothing I can do about that. Sit there, drawing terrible cards. Like, it's such hard work beating Hunter, even with a deck designed to beat it. It's like, anyone who thinks the deck's fair, like, absolutely has no idea what they're talking about. I mean, the thing is, I was still in the game if I just made a Peacekeeper, you know? I was lacking so many good cards against him there, like the Sludge Belchers and the Shield Masters, like on turns 4 and 5. The Peacekeepers, obviously, the Consecrations.
Begin. I will fight with honor.
You know, but the whole fact that everyone is playing Hunter gives you such a good idea.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I was considering running a little 2/3 zombie for 1. Zombie Chow. I was like, there's certainly some consideration to playing that in this deck. Gives you something to do on turn 1 where you don't have anything otherwise. So we need to make sure he's not playing the version with 1 snake trap.
I let the dogs out.
But that's not a snake trap by the fact that he's thinking about his play here. Like, that's obviously an explosive trap, because if he had a freezing trap, he'd just attack me and he wouldn't even think about it. And if he had a snake trap, you'd expect the same. But I guess we attack first to try and just see whether it's anything, and then we can just combo afterwards.
Of course.
Do you like to play with fire?
Yeah, so there's nothing to think about. He had a freezing trap. Why is he not just attacking and beating me up? Didn't really make any sense, that. Because he knows I can't attack back. Did he not want the freezing trap to be triggered there? That's pretty funny stuff, isn't it? You gotta appreciate the comedy value of a core hound, really.
For justice! Tadingo! Yes! Follow the rule! For justice!
So we're kind of running a little bit out of gas here. Due to no consecrations.
I wonder...
And him drawing both of his bows. And me not drawing any of my taunts. Wow.
Reporting for duty.
Some extremely rough draws here. This is going to be another high main. And if I can go like Equality Consecrator or Equality Wild Pyromancer. That will make me quite happy. It's also not bad, actually.
Put your faith in the light. To my side.
Of course, Huffer. Like, the only way he can take my guy out is if he draws Huffer there. And of course he draws Huffer. Pretty ridiculous.
with duty.
But he is almost out of gas, so we just need like one more taunt here. Sure, he can just Leroy and win and go, meh, whatever. Oh, okay. Might just do it.
Truth is my shield.
To battle!
Of course.
For justice! Reporting
Like I said, you know, killing the beast, getting the beast off the board. That was actually a pretty good play from him,
Shall prevail.
to battle!
because it means I have to keep my guy on the board.
For justice!
And then it's just, does he have double kill command? I've been kind of fortunate here that he's had a pretty crappy draw. I mean, because my draw's not been the best either.
Well fought.
So, you know, we can beat hunters occasionally. Still need to get another win to get back to where I started. That was a lot of hard work, that.
Uther versus...
Now, we normally do pretty well against Priest, but if they get the ridiculous start...
I will fight with honor.
Just gonna keep this, I think. If they get the ridiculous start of going like Northshire Cleric into like Zombie Chow and then Injured Blade Master, Circle of Healing, and I don't have like a Peacekeeper at that point. Oh, that's my Peacekeeper, how lucky! But if they just have like a regular start, not ridiculous, then I do really well against
With
Priest.
duty.
Obviously I really need my lay on hands as well. And I also need for them to cast Thought Steal and not get my two ridiculous cards. But we should definitely be putting as much pressure on in this matchup. Like, you don't hold back, you know, you just really, you start beating them up and getting as much board position as possible, really. And saving the Peacekeepers and stuff like that for
For justice! To battle!
things that really matter. The Azure Drakes help out a lot. They can't really deal with them too easily. Anything that's a 4/4. So Sunwalkers are the same. And if they go Organized Soul Priest Circle of Healing, it doesn't matter too much with the Azure Drake, because, you know, you've drawn a card to replace it. He was considering smiting this so he could do the combo next turn, and fairly certain that's what was going through his head there.
Do you like to play with fire?
very important to take his pyromancers off the board. They're very important to him in this matchup.
I have no time for games.
We got a silence. Apparently not.
Justice shall prevail. Eyes are open.
Reporting for duty.
But we do have equality consecrate, so it doesn't really matter.
Play with fire?
Like, he can do all these ridiculous cards. Well, why are you not just trading off there and, like, taking my guy? Seems pretty crap, that, really.
Follow the rule.
The damned stand ready.
I think I just sit here and draw more cards, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. That seems fine. Yeah, there's some good answers right there.
Last warning.
Gee, what do you think's getting silenced? Well, nothing's getting silenced. I'm just gonna reset the board, I think, there. So, you know, I've still got 8 cards to his 5, and I've got a guy on the board, and I'm on 10 more life. I'm a little bit worried that he's running control magic.
None.
Or mind control, should I say, in this game. It's Magic the Gathering, it's called control magic. It's 4 mana in Magic the Gathering. It's 10 mana in Hearthstone. Because it's just so much more devastating. I'm just going to play the Black Knight because he doesn't really have anything that has taunt. Oh, we could combo again.
Put your faith in the light. Reporting for duty.
I'm invincible.
Watch him play a Sunwalker now. I think that's his only thing with taunt. He might have a Sludge Belcher actually. So, like, he's down to 2 cards now. And one of them's about to die. And now he's used his Holy Nova, we can drop Hogger.
Reporting for duty.
It's all about just, like, baiting the only cards out of him. Like, Hogger, as soon as your opponent can't deal with it, just destroys them. So he's probably got a true silver champion there, and sure enough he plays it, because I was trying to think what's still in my deck.
The battle! For justice!
But we're just going to try and kill him. He should be attacking there. I mean, no reason for him not to.
For justice!
Eyes are open.
He still seems to think he's in this game. I don't think he is. Doesn't matter, dude. This one is over. He should attack my 3/3 there. He's got to attack my biggest guy because he's going to take that damage next turn anyway.
For justice!
So, like, still 5 cards in my hand, and he didn't really put any pressure on me. You know, like, Priest is generally a good matchup. It's only if they do something utterly ridiculous with Organized Soul Priest and Circle of Healing, or like double injured Blade Master at the start of the game, Circle of Healing, and you don't have a Peacekeeper, then they beat you up. And that's also it, that you don't have a Peacekeeper and you also don't have any quality Consecration or quality Wild Pyromancer. So if you can manage that, you shouldn't really have too much problems playing against Priest.
I will fight with honor.
Feel I probably have to lob these 2 back and try and get a true silver champion. Which I think is something you really need for turn 4 against Hunter. The Sludge Belcher's nice, that's going to be pretty important in this matchup. If we're lucky, he just attacks me and shoots me for 2. I don't think that's going to happen. It's definitely the correct play just to put this guy out there rather than making a 1-1. Forces him to play his bow if he's got one. And luckily we've got a Peacekeeper for his hyena.
Follow the rule.
You can still, you know, pump it up once, because he does have another beast. Wow, Houndmaster as well, huh?
I let the dogs out.
Sure would like something to go with this equality. doesn't go with the equality. Sure would like something to go with this equality. Let me guess, Hunter's Mark again?
Side.
Yeah, of course, Huffer. Of course. Like, it's not going to be anything but Huffer, is it? That's all you're going to draw is Huffer. While I sit here looking for a Consecrate. But yeah, this game is pretty close to over already because of my deck's inability to do anything. There we go. Like, it does exist. And now he just makes high main and I've got no answer. So we're just going to make taunts, taunts, and more taunts. That's nice of him. Puts his guy in range of me being able to kill it now. Pretty depressing Houndmaster, that, huh? Not big surprise. Yeah, that's completely fair, isn't it? Like, not overpowered at all, is it? He said sarcastically. So he's looking for his kill command, or his, I mean, it really doesn't matter. He's won the game already. You know, he's just gonna sit here and masturbate for a bit. Come on, this is not hard. This really is not hard at all. Run your guys in.
Quickly.
Unstable Ghoul's pretty funny here, isn't it? So.
Tazingo! Yeah.
Largely nothing I can do about this.
Reporting for duty.
Shouldn't be too hard for him to work out what to do here. He just needs to kill any of my guys with one of the 6 cards in his hand. And if he can work that out, then he wins. Why does it take him so long? Really shouldn't take him so long. He even screwed up there. He should have attacked with his guy first. So, you know, but he definitely had an answer in his hand, like a Leroy or something. And I had absolutely nothing. Yeah, if he attacks with his 1-1 into my 2-2 and then blows up the 1-3, that leaves him with a guy with 12 power and I have no taunts.
Your soul shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
So it's nice not to play Hunter. You know, it's like more what the ladder's going to be like once Hunter gets the nerf.
Bring out your dead. Do you like to play with fire?
So I figure he'll, you know, pump up his Undertaker, and then run it into my guy. But I need to save the silence for the Nerubian eggs.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Tastingo! Yes!
Double Consecrate's obviously a really nice draw for me here.
My shield for Argus! Follow the rule. Reporting
I think we can get greedy with the Pyromancer Consecration combo here. I mean, I maybe shouldn't have played the Peacekeeper because of Doomguard.
Why do you call? Why do you call?
So yeah, the last card didn't... Oh no, I was going to say last card in his hand was going to be a Doomguard, but it wasn't.
Do you like to play with fire?
Felt pretty good, that one, as he overcommits into a Paladin.
The light protects.
It's like, really? Did you think this one through? I don't think you did you?
Reporting for duty.
I mean, I can kill a Doomguard. He's probably like, yeah, I made an egg. I've got a second silence. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that.
For justice. Reporting for duty. The battle.
So next turn I'm going to use my power 1/1s to take out the egg if it's still there. There's no point attacking it this turn, you're just missing out on a point of damage. Well, we got pretty lucky so far. That might be a Doomguard given its 3 mana.
Truth is my shield.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
because he should be able to play everything else.
The battle!
So making this guy is obviously very fortunate. And here comes the Doomguard. Oh, and he gets lucky. Yeah, he obviously gets lucky and doesn't discard it. That's fine, because I'll just make another 2. He's just like, whatever. Yeah, so I do a bit better against Warlock than Hunter. When I draw the goods, though, that's very difficult for Warlocks to deal with. He definitely shouldn't have just dumped all his guys out there. He probably thought, oh, you know, a bunch of my guys have got 3 toughness, that's fine. Paladin's going to do 2 damage to everything.
Your soul shall be mine! I will fight with honor.
When I saw Lay on Hands, I was like, please, no. No. And Peacekeeper's a little bit better. But I need so much here, like Silence Owl, Consecration, Wild Pyromancer. None of them are in my hand yet. There's one of them. Ah, but he's playing Handlock. So that changes things. Like Black Knight's obviously really good. Like anytime they don't do anything on turn 1, it's like, you're playing Handlock.
Reporting for duty.
And Silence Owl's really good as well for their Drakes. Like, very often they'll go like coin, make a 4/8 or a 4/7.
My eyes are open.
Follow Darul's doesn't seem that good here.
Reporting for duty. To battle! To battle! Follow the rule. Reporting for duty. To battle! To battle! To battle!
None shall
Last warning.
Yeah, but Black Knight's just easily one of the most powerful cards in this matchup.
I'm invincible.
eyes are open.
Reporting for duty.
So we gotta bait his hellfire out of him. But we've got to stay very high on life total as well, because he'll be running the Leroy power overwhelming faceless manipulator version, as pretty much every warlock is doing these days. And there's a Hellfire. Not quite sure why that took him a minute. Seems completely standard.
Put your faith in the light.
So, you know, I mean, he can definitely kill this in loads of ways. It's whether he's got the owl to silence it first. If he doesn't have the owl, and he just has to, like, siphon soul it, then we get the weapon, and that makes a huge difference. Sure enough, there's the owl to ruin my day. We could, well, we could do a lot of things, but I don't think I want to.
Tadingo! Yes!
Reporting to test child.
Feeling like inequality's coming on if he gives them taunt. And he has to give them taunt. I mean, there's like the slight chance I can just kill him next turn. Of course, he might also have a Shadow Flame, which, yeah, would definitely be an awesome option on the 8/8. But obviously he doesn't have a Shadow Flame because he would have done it by now. Not quite sure why that just took him 2 hours to decide that one. Like, what are you doing? Come on, you have 1 mana. Why are we still here? Thank you. And now he just goes, oh, hit you for 20. Well played. But he has used a power overwhelming, so...
My shield for Argon!
Reporting for duty.
So I'm going to let him put a couple of extra guys out, and then maybe double consecrate next turn. Well, I won't be double consecrating next turn. Let's see whether I'm still alive or whether he's got a Leroy. Oh, he's got another Shadow Flame, of course. Any Peacekeepers in my deck? Like 10 cards left? Is there a Peacekeeper in my deck? And the answer is no. No, there is not.
Reporting for duty.
But that is 2 Shadow Flames, I think. 2 Shadow Flames and a Hellfire he's used. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm still waiting on my equality. The other one in my deck.
So many possibilities.
So this has been considerably harder work than I would have liked. And there's his second Hellfire as well. Come on, dude, this is not hard. Well, that's a bit late, isn't it?
Do you like to play with fire?
But turns out it killed him. Lucky! So indeed, we do get to rank 3. I completely didn't see his life total there, obviously. But yeah, that Hellfire. Oh. Going to 4, like, what are you thinking? So we made it to rank 3, and there's certainly some interesting matchups outside of Hunter. Like, Hunter's just ridiculous. I mean, I have to give my deck enough game against Hunter, so we've at least got like a 33% chance of beating it, but if you build your deck just to beat Hunter, like all of those other decks, you've got no game against. And so that's why I'm a big fan of the nerf. It makes complete sense to me. You know, and rank 3, so only 15 more games to win. And it'd be tough to say whether it's going to be easier or harder in a week's time when the nerf actually hits. I mean, you probably already know this if you're watching this at some point in the future, but who knows anyway. Anyway guys, thanks for checking this video out, and those of you who are watching this because you're a donator, thanks a lot, and to those of you who've been sent the link by someone else who's been donating, you know, consider helping out the channel, but I won't shout at you otherwise. Anyway, ta-ta.